APYC le Rochun hmalâknain Asian Pacific Youth Exchange APYE South Korea kuminoga sa kalna tura ma kan lak na khatuna hmawr kan hanbok to dona a process kan ti hun chungaraya kan du uluk boka kan rin ai tam de ṭhalaite nan lo thu tawangin application khaza thi chuang dongani a direct in APYE South Korea website an apply ngala khata tling to zonga te kha anni in min lo forward ta chuta tang chuan mi somriat ve la tang khanin APYE ankal du chan Sustainable Development Goal, UN Sustainable Development Goal song pasari chang te khan eng goal khangi anthana engeti antum ekbanga thangi anti kha 1 minute video mangin selection process kan han chan thale a chuan chuta tang chuanin top 50 te kan thlanga top 50 atang khanin top 50 kan thlan te khan an resume le an essay an ziak le chu MYC an han thelut le khata tang khanin top 30 chuan chuta tang chuan 20 kan han thlang le ta ni top 22 vela kan thlan ang te kha an mi malte te in one on one interview kha kan nei le veka chuta chuan ke APYE representative le MYC tang ikhanin boardin minute som thuma tanga somli panga English in kan contact le vekani khanga kan contact top 22 ang te kha chu an tha to hlom lu to ka PhD zilai master undergrads kum top lama lo ti to ma ni a har sat na to na satak physically finance lo ni se chuan chung kwa khotlanga nge mental engkim a stage ti sang har sat na kan mishing ina kan soye kan explain thei phak bak lo tong amai ro chu khang zong kal khum sia tuna scholar ni mekte chuan biotech zirlai te chuan attention geologist ni mek tur te khang tiang khan an nin no ka doctor zirlai te khang tiang khan zirlai tha ṭhalaite Mizoram hun sang ami chungkwa economic din huna po in ang law tak amai ro chu despite the problem adversity has at na anto zong ba ka champion the scholar la ni theite gold medalist ni theite chuan net kanti gate kanti mo in Mizo India ram chung anga inti siak na le khatyang exam ang ti pa tlang that to thlar tin thak lor lak khau kha an ni a kha bang khan APYE le Rochun le khami atira kan hmalâknain khan mi panga veltan scholarship kha ti sak thei ni wang ni khan atira kan hu funding kan hu khan ya amai ro chu khata top 22 vela tanga top 10 vel thlang tur khan an tha to hlom em awang khan ke ni potam po khan thana har sa chungkwa din mun har sa tak te han ni thom si wang khan chuan proposal te ka han siak thalea chuan an din hun te an deserve zia te kan hal explain khan mi panga dang tan khan partial funding kha mirun pek sak le a chu mi chu bo zuin MYC lama deal ta proposal kan han pe thalea nuai nga mi pakhat nuai khat hisap an thlona ticket hisap ang khan chuan ama mi tu zong te ne na kan hisap khan nuai sum panga vel budget pum puya kan hisap kha ni ta tuna hian pathian zara hmawr kan bawk theya kan lom em a ṭhalaite heta tuna atop ten kan ti don nge mo khang tianga kal thei talo ta te lo tling lo ta te po kha ka soi tong khan tun hi alas atop na ni lawa a intan na chawani South Korea APYE ya ṭhalaite kan han kalanga chuta tang chuanin khovel khoi phun po hi kan ti thei kan ban phak kan kal thei to hi ani conference kalin ni mo program chim ni mo scholarship zira le khazir chunzo mo ti hi kan ko pu tu le akong kan ko pu tu ani a vo inia hianin khang thalai kan than top 13 vel amia khanin merit based fika kan thlang chung khan athen chu chungkwa pa ngai din hun tha te ani chuan nang food funding ni kal them food funding a ikal thei chuan medang ta na ikyan thenga kan tia khang tianga thei kha chu pamni pati khatan oma phal takin an kyana atam zok amni pariat vel ero hi chu full scholarship kan ti an ma ni in ekma tumlovin visa te tho thena ticket participation fee le an accommodation song kha MYC le Rochun le APYE hmalâknain an kal don ani chuan ka soi to ang khanin I will use the next few minutes of each of them to introduce who they are depending on the 1 minute video that they created based on the topic they choose from Sustainable Development Goals. And I wish you all enjoy their videos and to know who they are, the deserving final winners who will be participating at Asian Pacific Youth Exchange 2019 in August, South Korea this year.
안녕하세요. My name is from Mizoram, India. I am currently pursuing my master's degree in biotechnology. Out of the 17 SDGs, I would love to work with 2 SDG. The first SDG being SDG number 4, quality education. Apart from schools teaching elementary subjects, I believe quality education should equip children with the ability to think beyond the normal scope and enable them to stand on their own feet, like teach them how to raise an organization, be an entrepreneur, etc. I also firmly believe quality education should be available at an affordable price, which should be within the grasp of families with the most humble background in the community. In my state, I have seen children from villages come to the cities as they can no longer continue their studies in their villages due to lack of institution and cannot afford the education within the cities. The second SDG I would love to work on is SDG number 7, affordable and clean energy. Delhi, the capital of my country, is one of the most polluted cities in the world, and with the increasing number of automobiles, even my state is going in the same direction. These automobiles run on fossil fuels, and I would love to introduce the replacement of fossil fuels with biofuels. Biofuels are immediate fuels derived from living organisms, and the advantages involve that they give out the same energy as fossil fuels, however they are environment friendly, meaning they don't release greenhouse gases which contribute to global warming and climate change. So with that being said, if given a chance, I would love to contribute in achieving these SDGs.
My name is Jenny Lalmuansanga and I am an applicant of the APYE Korea 2019. Among the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, I want to work on the field of quality education because I believe that it is the first steps towards initiating any kind of development. We need to have the required skills and knowledge. We need to have an awareness of the issues around us, and we need to have quality education to initiate the development that we needed, whether it's ending the cycle of poverty, whether it's reducing inequality or other areas. My state is among the highest literacy rate in our country. It is among the top 3, yet we are still underdeveloped in so many areas, and I believe that we need to improve the quality of education that we needed, which is of course the first steps towards development. Thank you.
My name is Ruatdiki Hmar from the state of Mizoram, located in the northeastern region of India. One sustainable developmental goal which I want to work on particularly with is a goal that has always been near and dear to my heart. It is a goal in which I had a chance to be part of based on my experience in Teach for India, and a goal in which I had a chance to experience firsthand how it could actually bring about a positive transformation in a society, and that goal is on quality education. I am a staunch believer in the fact that quality education is the need of the hour, and that quality education should be made available to all, because it is only through quality education that we can create a new society full of young, budding, courageous leaders with a mission and vision, leaders whose mission and vision are aligned to the sustainable developmental goals, and leaders who can take us to a better tomorrow not just for you and I, but for those
Hello
yet
everyone,
to
my
come.
name is Lalthazuala and I'm from Mizoram, India, currently pursuing my Master of Science in Mizoram University. Among the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the topic that I choose is number 5, gender equality, which I feel very important, and I want to work on this because the barrier that is existent till date is inhuman in women, whether be it in business, psychology, and even in some places as extreme as education. And I realize that fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with men's hating, and this has to be stopped. Gender equality, by definition, is a belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunity, which is not prevalent in the practical world, as women are treated as weaker than men and incapable of handling things as men. And I want to be a living proof that women are capable like men, and show my ability to the other men and to the world, and also encourage others to be a change maker in life. As Gender equality is no one man's job, so I will, to the best of my capabilities, pave way and become the light to my state and my country. Thank you very much.
Hello, 안녕하세요. My name is Lalhriatpula. I'm from Mizoram, India, and I'm applying for APYE South Korea 2019. Among the 17 Sustainable Development Goals for 2030, I chose to work on goal number 5, gender equality. The social setting of my community is made up of patriarchal norms that support male supremacy. Few leadership roles and opportunities are given to women, that too with lots of criticism and under harsh scrutiny. Women in my society are not entitled to possess any right of inheritance and control over family property. Women are expected to be present even with their abusive husbands and male family members. Hence, I chose to become an advocate for gender equality.
My name is Lalthazuala, and as we all know that the United Nations has laid down 17 goals in achieving this sustainable development on September 2015 with a time frame of 15 years and the aim to eradicate global poverty, etc. I admire each and every goals are important, reliant and interconnected, but as a student of geology, I just wanted to go further with this goal number 11, to make cities and human settlement inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable. Why? Because the place where I'm from, Mizoram, the topography is quite steep, where vegetation covered old landslides, and without much knowledge of geologic conditions, people starting to construct building in unsafe areas. For these people needs to be aware, and so let us all work together, and to achieve this goal, one must start it from the very bottom, like my state.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lalhriatpula Sailo, and I am from Mizoram, India, and I am currently pursuing my master's degree in the Department of Political Science at Mizoram University. Of all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, I want to work on no poverty because I have been exposed to poverty since my childhood and have been a witness of how it affects the quality of life and hinders individual as well as progress in family, community life, and of course a nation. There are many social evils related to poverty: drugs addiction, alcoholism, gender inequality, child labor, corruptions, and so on. I think the United Nations' bold move to end global poverty by 2030 plays a great challenge for us, the youth of today. And I truly believe that poverty can be eradicated through collective effort, proper government policies and approaches, equal distributions of opportunities and development schemes, educations and protections of citizens. And also, all people, especially the youth of today, have a big role to play, and I myself am very much willing to contribute to achieve these goals. I believe that our present action can be the architect of a better future, a better world for the generations to come.
Hello, my name is Lalhriatpula Sailo and I'm from Mizoram, India. The sustainable development goal that I like to work on is the goal of attaining quality education by 2030. I believe that quality education is the key to an all-round personality development of a person, which so many people around the world lack, even in my hometown. I was fortunate enough to be able to pursue my education in good schools and institutions. However, others are not able to do so, not because they lack the determination or skills, but because they lack the resources, be it financial or material. I have witnessed firsthand how access to resources needed for quality education can change a person's life. I would love to live in a world where such occurrences are not treated as rare or special cases, but rather a norm. It is through quality education that the up-and-coming future generation can address the sustainable development needs of the world. Thank
Hello,
you.
I'm Lalmuansanga from Mizoram, India. Out of the 17 SDGs, I like to focus on life on land with respect to my state, Mizoram. Mizoram lies in the Himalayan mountain ranges and is rich in flora and fauna. Around 88% of the total geographical area is still covered by forest. Unfortunately, our biodiversity has been degraded due to deforestation, shifting cultivation, developmental activities, and other human action. As a result of this, Mizoram experienced a kind of ecological imbalances. For instance, Mizoram witnessed the highest recorded temperature in last month. Therefore, in the APYE 2019, I hope we can discuss with other delegates the way to prevent, preserve, and restore our biodiversity so as to improve our ecosystem.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Zodintuanga from Mizoram, India. Among the UN SDG 17 goals, I would like to focus on climate action as in my state. Many cultivated lands have been burned regularly every year for the purpose of shifting or dune cultivation. And this has been going on for many centuries as it is our traditional way of cultivation, which we have inherited from our forefathers. Even today, shifting cultivation involving burning a plot of land is still carried out in many places. For this reason and more, in the APYE 2019, I hope we can discuss and work together with the other participants to show them better way to prevent this type of cultivation and to provide a better alternative for the farmers to cultivate without harming the environment.
Hello, my name is Lalhriatpula Sailo from Mizoram, India, and today I will be talking about the climate action because I believe that it is high time for us to take action regarding this global issue, not only because it increases hunger and poverty, but also it causes huge biodiversity loss as it disturbs the ecological balance of our surroundings. So if we look at my state Mizoram, which is among the 34 biodiversity hotspots in the world, but because of this unending climate change, it stood second rank in the vulnerability index among the 12 states of the Indian Himalayan region in 2018 because of climate change. So I believe that it is our duty to provide proper education and knowledge to the people and let them be aware of the consequences that has to be faced if we don't take step today.
Hello, this is Lalmuansanga from Mizoram, India. Among the 17 points of UN SDGs, I would like to focus on quality education. According to 2011 census, Mizoram is the third highest literacy rate in India, but still fails to achieve the national average score in the National Achievement Survey conducted in the year 2015 and 2018. This result clearly shows that the quality of education in Mizoram is not up to the mark. There are many factors why Mizoram fails to achieve the national average score. Besides its geographical disadvantages, other factors like lack of library in most of the schools and lack of proper information and communication technologies. Therefore, in the APYE 2019, I hope we can discuss with other participants the means to improve the quality of education in Mizoram. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lalhriatpula from India, a recent Master of Social Sciences graduate. Living in a generation that still has the opportunity to take actions to mitigate changes before it's too late and to be the vehicle of change, I would like to take up, if given an opportunity, I would like to take up the fourth SDGs, that is quality education. Knowing that education is the basic and the key foundation to achieve the sustainable development, I would like to educate the young minds who would inherit the present society and the environment that we are living in. We can empower them through education, and through which they can be a proper and a great asset to bring the changes and transform the environment and the society that we are living in.